I just bought 3 handheld consoles from an online store with 150 euros, and today I want to see the conditions of them. So let's get to the unboxing. What I have here is a new 3DS XL, a PSP, I don't remember exactly the version of it, but we also have a PSP Go. The seller was putting everything together, so I couldn't buy them separately. He said that these are untested because he doesn't have the chargers anymore, so I had to take my luck. The reason why I paid a bit more than I wanted to was because of the 3DS XL. I wanted the new 3DS XL for so long, and it was quite expensive. Usually it is way more than that here in Romania at least. So that's why I took the shot and bought all these 3. So I'll keep this one for later. Let's go with the PSP Go. So here it is. It has some scratches, but other than that it does look okay. We do have some stickers here that I need to remove, but that's not an issue. I'll have to see exactly if this one works, but keep in mind that at least these 2, I bought them because if you have seen my previous videos, I usually also do some tear down frames here on the channel. So basically I just remove all the parts from devices like this one and put everything in a frame, and then I either sell them or keep it for myself. We'll test this one out later. First let's get to the unboxing. So here we have another PSP. I can see that this is 100 model. It does have a really big crack, or no, actually it's a really big scratch, so it should be fine. I can already see the UMD drive popping out, so yeah, this doesn't look to be in a pretty good condition. What I can see, it does have the battery cover, so usually when you buy this for cheap you are missing this one, and this one is the original one. Other than that, it has all the buttons, the screen, I think it even has a screen protector. Other than that, aesthetically it doesn't look that bad. So we'll also test this one out. And I see over here that in the case we do have here 2 games. This is Need for Speed Undercover, and what else we have here, it's Prince of Persia Rival Swords. I really like this game, I don't have it, so if this works, even better. And the one that I was waiting for, the 3DS XL. This is the orange version. On the front it only has a couple of scratches, but overall it's okay. On the back, but same, only a couple of scratches. We still have the stylus. Is this the original one? I think it is, but it's not in the best shape. It looks like someone liked to play with this one. And we even have a game. This is Shift World. Sorry, but I never heard of it, so I'll see how this game looks like. Alright, so these are the 3 consoles that I got today. As I said, I paid 150 euro. Besides this one that I think I can replace the back door of the UMD drive. Aesthetically they look pretty decent, especially these 2. I don't see big issues with them, at least aesthetically. So let's try them out and see if they work. Well, first of all, I'll start with the PSP because it doesn't have a battery. I do have one laying around, but first thing first, let's see if this works at least. So we have power, that's a good sign. Oh, and it even turns on. The button over here doesn't work, the right one doesn't seem to work, but maybe it's just that it's sticky or something, so I'll have to see. But other than that, at least the other buttons seem to work fine. Worst case scenario, this drive doesn't work. I don't know if I can try this out. So the game is spinning, so that's a good sign. But unfortunately it doesn't load the game, so apparently the UMD has some issues, not only aesthetically but also functionally. I already have a couple of PSPs in my collection so far, so that's okay, so I'll not be in a rush for this one, but I'll try to make it functional, or maybe use parts from this one in some other PSP consoles. Let's continue with the PSP. Okay, so we have charged this PSP Go, and let's see if this turns on. And as you can see, unfortunately it doesn't, so I will have to open this one up and see if there is something that I can do. I'm not an expert in repairing these kind of consoles at all. I'm just playing around with them. Recently I've just done a Game Boy macro. I don't know if that video will be uploaded before this one, but I'll do my best and see if there is something easy that we can fix in this one. But for now, we'll set this one aside, and maybe I'll do another video with an update and see if we can do this together in a video. Alright, so not a good sign with this one. Hopefully we're lucky with the 3DS XL. So let's power it on. It scared me a bit because it wasn't loading. It took a while for the image to pop up, but the screens look fine. I don't see any issues with them. The cartridge, yeah, this is reading the game without any issues. Let's open it up and see. I will not go into the game. This works fine. Let's see the cameras. I know usually these ones tend to have some issues when you buy them. So the back camera seems to work fine. So that's a good sign. And there you go. Also, the front camera works fine. So this is my setup. This is my iPhone 12 Pro that I use to do all these videos. Okay, so the camera works as well. Yeah, to be honest, this actually works great. What I didn't test it actually was the stylus. Actually the touchscreen, not the stylus, because yeah, this is just a plastic. But the touchscreen works as well. And another thing that I always forget that I need to test on these 3DS consoles is the 3D screen. Yeah, you will not be able to see this on camera, but I showed you that this also works. And to be honest, I've only played like an hour or so on regular 3DS, and also for a couple of days someone gave me this exact model, well, a different color of course, but I only played for like a day with this model. So that's why I said that whenever I will buy a 3DS, I'll make sure to buy the new one, because I don't own the other ones. So if I do buy something, I'll buy the latest one, especially since Nintendo is closing the store. I know this can play a couple of extra games compared to the regular 3DS, also for the bigger screen. And I know how modding works. I'm really eager to see how easy this one is, and yeah, what we will be able to do with a modded 3DS. I did mention this previously in my other videos, but I'll say it again. I have started collecting these kind of consoles, and so far I got already a couple of them, both in the Nintendo and Sony family. So most of them I haven't even used in the past. That's why I started collecting them now. So I'm just getting to learn what I should expect from this console. So I really like the journey so far. In the end, what I want to say is, from this bag with these three consoles, I'm more than happy, especially since this one worked without doing anything. I'll play a bit more with it just to see if I do discover some issues, but I think this looks fine. So even if I just paid the price for the 3DS as it is, I think the price is more than great. These basically are extra. This isn't in the best shape. Hopefully I can make something working out of this one. I'll have to open it up. So that's it for now. I hope you enjoyed this quick video on what I managed to get my hands on. I'm really happy for the 3DS XL especially, but I'll see if I can make something out of the other two. That's it for now. Hope you enjoyed this video, and please stick around for others like this one. This is the Tech Unravel, and I'll catch you in the next video.